and welcome back to Love Your Food. This week we have another peanut recipe for you, a couple weeks of peanut recipes. This is a great snack. This is your own homemade blister peanuts. Now these are a really delicious, crispy snack. It's going to be another quick recipe again, quite simple this week. And let's get going, and we will start with some ingredients. So it's pretty easy. We're going to be doing shelled raw peanuts and some peanut oil. And we're going to be using some water, and it's basically all the ingredients. We will be seasoning it after it comes out of the oil. So you're going to start with your raw shelled peanuts, and you want to soak them in boiling water. So we've boiled it in a kettle here. We're just going to soak the peanuts in the boiling water, and they're going to sit for about half an hour. All of the amounts and times are going to be in the description below as usual. After your half an hour is up, you are going to drain them. So we've just got them in a colander here, and then you want to drain them for at least as long as they soaked. So if you soaked them for half an hour, you want to drain them for half an hour. So we're just going to put it back over the bowl that we had them in so that they can sit and drain. Meanwhile, we're going to get our oil into the pan. Now, typically this is sort of a deep frying. We're going to do kind of shallow fry on these. And we're going to use peanut oil. Now, you don't have to use peanut oil. We had it, and we thought it would be great, and it actually turned out extremely well, so I do recommend using peanut oil for this if you have it. If not, any high smoke point frying oil like canola vegetable oil or grapeseed oil will work just fine for this. You want something with not a lot of flavor. And again, high smoke point. So we've got, this is actually a candy thermometer to make sure that we've got the right temperature. You want to keep it at... you want to make sure your temperature doesn't change too much. So after you've got your oil hot, you've had your peanuts draining for about half an hour, they're going to hit the oil. And because they're still so moist from being soaked for so long, they will foam up quite a lot in the oil. So you want to keep an eye on your heat. You want to keep an eye on the temperature of the oil. You want to make sure that the putting the peanuts in doesn't make the oil drop in temperature too much. So you can see they've been in here for a little while already. A lot of the water has boiled off, and you can see some of them already blistering. That is perfect. That's exactly what we want. They've split open and they're blistering. We discovered they actually take almost no time at all to cook. They've partially cooked when the boiling water hit them, and then in the hot oil, they really take just a couple minutes. So you want to fish those out. Once again, you're going to want to keep an eye on the temperature of your oil. They do, even if they look quite pale in the oil, they will darken once they hit the air. They start to oxidize, and they darken very quickly, actually, once they leave the oil. So a little bit of fresh salt on there, just fresh ground salt. And, I mean, this is a great time to taste them. And really, that's it. You can season these however you like, of course. You can season them. You can add a little bit of Cajun spice on there. You can put a little curry powder on there. Whatever flavors you want on your peanuts. And you can see some of the little blisters on the inside. They're super crispy, nice and toasty, an absolutely delicious snack. And they stay fresh for a while as well, as long as you put them in the right kind of container. And that's it. If you like this recipe, please do like and subscribe. And if you have any recipes you'd like to see Chef Kalo try on the channel, please let us know in the comments below. And remember to love your food.